covering all southern Nevada. This is News 3.
All right, Michelle, we're excited for this next interview and our friends here joining us on set. It's going to be a hot rod weekend here in town as more than 200 classic cars are headed for auction, and it's all for a good cause. And joining us here, we are glad to have with us today Beverly Rogers from the Rogers Foundation, as well as Mike Pratt. And you're the curator of this fantastic collection of cars here. And you know, just to give a little background for those who might not know, Jim Rogers, the former owner of this television station, his heart was tied very closely to these cars. He loved these cars, and now they're going up for auction, but it's going to benefit so many people in a very positive way.
Yes.
And might we talk a little bit about this Jim Rogers Way sign?
The sign is an actual sign from Jim Rogers Way, which is at Sunset and Durango. It is the entry to the Harry Reid Technology Park, owned by the Nevada System of Higher Education. I brought it with me. They gifted me with this sign.
Oh, aren't
I
you
brought
special?
it with me because I see it as a symbol of how the Rogers Foundation will be operated.
That's all right.
It begs puns. And anyway, it's also a reminder to us of how we want to operate to carry on his legacy.
Absolutely, because he was a fearless advocate for education and working to try to help better the lives of so many people here in this community. And we're going to do this by way of this auction that's coming up this weekend. Mike, let's bring you into the conversation. Now, you've worked very closely with a lot of these cars. If anybody knows anything about cars, it's Mike Pratt here. So the viewing will be on Friday and the auction is on Saturday, correct? Tell us what we can expect.
Well, the viewing will be for everyone.
Okay.
And gate proceeds will all go to the foundation. So I encourage everyone, whether you're going to buy or not, come out and look at the cars and pay your gate fee so it'll go to a good cause.
Absolutely. Speaking of the cars, let's talk about them.
Well,
I mean, quite a collection.
Jim and I started back in the late 90s, and he had a few cars, and so we started to build this collection, built buildings, the collection, met people all over the country and the world.
Wow.
And so now we have one of the top collections in the world.
Incredible. Right here. And it's going to benefit?
The Rogers Foundation.
That's
Every
right.
bit goes to grants to K through 12 Clark County schools and scholarships for students.
Well, such a wonderful cause, and we hope everyone will come out and support this effort Saturday, February 28th at 8 a.m. So mark your calendars, write it down, come out, check out these beautiful cars, honor the legacy of Jim Rogers and his vision for what he wanted to continue in terms of bettering the lives of people in our community. Thank you, Beverly.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike, for being
Thank you
here.
for having
Thank you
us.
for the work that you're doing. All right, we're going to send it over to Michelle right now.
Okay, I've seen that car collection. It is fantastic. Friday night of viewings, you can come in and check them all out before you place your bids on Saturday. Very, very, very incredible, to say the least. Okay.